Hello class and welcome to week 1 exercise, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to populate the tables using the data and RStudio program. First of all, make sure to download the data. This is the exercise questions. Okay, let me have this here first and then go through this. Okay, and this is the data set. You can download it here just by clicking on this, or just this is the exercise. For this exercise, you have there is 4 questions, but for the first week you only need to go with the first question here. In these questions, you need to go through this. I expected to have much more question here, but anyhow, this is good. You just need to report the numbers, mean and standard deviation for 2011, mean number and standard deviation for 2012, and then p-value, and that's it. Okay. We download the data set here. This is the data. This is the data set here. Usually you don't see this data. Just make sure to copy in your computers, and I'm just gonna close this because I already have this. Before we go further, let's see, please create a drive C in your computer and call it UMUC, so it's much easier to go with the codes later. So I have this drive and I have the data set. This is the data set here, HMGT400 hospital. This is the data set you download from here. That's it. And we are using the data set here. I have a hospital, you have a HOSP. Probably it's the same data set. Let's see what happens if I download exactly the same data you already have in the class. I'm gonna save as UMUC. Here, UMUC hospital. This is the hospital. Basically this is the same data set. First of all, you need to go in RStudio. I already have this, but I'm gonna show you how to generate this. Click on the file here, and then click on the new file, and then go with RScript here. This is the RScript here. I'm gonna save it as this is an empty file now, but it's gonna be, I'm gonna put it here in the RStudio. Let me call it HMGT400 week 1 exercise. Week 1. Today is 3/11/2018. Usually something happened to this 3/11/2018. Usually I put the date so I can later make sure everything is okay if something happened to the output, so I could make sure I have everything there. And here, this is the code. You can copy all of this code. Let me so that's better. Copy and paste here, right? You have all the codes here. Based on this code, first of all, you need to install the dplyr package. I'm gonna go and run this code. Usually you can just run codes line by line, or just all of them together. If you look at here, I have a sync file. Let me go with this. I like to save everything in a text file, and later I can read it. So I'm gonna go and put something here. Try sync. See, this is exactly the same address in my computer. C UMUC. I'm gonna call it exercise. Let me call it 3.11.18 and txt. This is the file. This is things. Open a parenthesis. Put in the code. All of the address, all of the path should be in code. When I say code, I mean this sign here. This is the code, right? This is the code. You have to type between of these two codes. Okay, and before I go to install the package, I like to just show you how to read the data from the R. An easy way is just to see where is the location of this file in your computer. To see that, you can go to this here. I'm in drive C, I'm the UMUC. I'm gonna right click on this, and if I go by properties, this is the name, this is the location of my file, of the file in my computer. C / UMUC and the name of file. You can copy here and paste here. This is, remember, the RStudio need to see slash, so need to replace slash with backslash. Okay, and this is the name of file, HMGT400.csv file. Or you can just come here, copy this name. It's easy, can just rename that and then copyright and back to the R. So I'm not going to show you how, just it's easy, just I copy that, I'm gonna paste it here and .csv, right? This is as easy as this. Okay, this command, read the file, say read the CSV file. This is the file, and okay, header is true. Yes, one of the students asked me, okay, what does T does mean? T in R does mean true, right? It's a shortcut for the T. It means, okay, read the file, keep all of the header of the file, and if this, because the CSV file originally separated by comma, right, by this, so I say okay, consider this as a comma to just read the file. And if I read this file, I highlighted this and click on run, right? This is there. Okay, I need to make sure this is the file. I can run this and see this is the name. Okay, it doesn't show anything to me. Why? Probably because I have a sync file. I need to close the sync. Let me close the sync, and everything gonna be okay. Let me read one more time. Okay, so if you do not open the sync file, usually you don't have any problem. You can see everything here in the RStudio console. This is the console. I call it console. See here, this is the main frame. This part is for writing your codes. This panel in the right hand side, in the upper side, show the data sets, and here usually you can see the plot, you can see the file, you can see the package, you can see the help, you can see the viewer, everything like here. But usually you don't, you just need to work with this plot. Okay, then let's go. This is an easy way to just read this like this. But for some reason, some of the students sometimes, based on my experience in other class, are not able to read the file using this. This is the other way. You can click here, import datasets, click on Excel, because this is the Excel file. I know this is the CSV file, but this is Excel file as well, right? Okay, just go, click browse, go to drive C, UMUC, this is the file, open. Okay, accept this. This is the problem happened, but don't worry, just accept that. Do not import, just copy this part, the green line in the code, right? Copy this, cancel this, back here, and paste between codes, right? This is exactly what I did using red.csv command. Make sure to see every details in R. Even one small problem, see, for example, I'm gonna put 2 stack here. For example, I'm gonna remove one of them. See, it doesn't read. Let's look at this, right? You cannot see here because this is CSV file. This is not SV file. So make sure to just follow every single step, and otherwise you're gonna see a lot of errors. Okay, this is 2 ways to read the file. And then before I go to the next part, you need to install the package. Click on package, click on line 9, because if you copy exactly from the class and add the sync in the first line, you are in the line 9. And run the package. Usually you will receive this message if you already running the R. Otherwise, for the first time, you will never receive this message. I'm gonna say yes and wait for R to download the package. When I receive the package, you can see that I receive a message here in console that the package has been installed. But because I installed this before, the system shows me package is updating. It happened in your computer if you are updating your package. Okay, my package is ready to go, and I'm gonna load this package with library in the parentheses dplyr. I'm gonna run this. Warning button. Okay, this is the message. Say, okay, the package is under the R version 3.43. My version of R is 3.43. Okay, I'm gonna read one more time this one. That's it. I'm gonna make sure that I have all the variables in this. This is the variable, and then I like to see how many observations I have in the data set. If you receive 1505 for 2011 and 1525 for 2012, you are on the right track. So no worries, let's go. For next command, first of all, I like to show you how to generate a mean, right? For generating a mean, you need to categorize your data based on the year, right? We are going to group data by year. So we're gonna have two data sets. You cannot see that, but the RStudio considers them as 2 data sets. Based on this command, I ask RStudio to group the file, generate a year underscore cat for category, and then group by, this is the command, and group by what? Group by the hospital. This is the host, right? We read this file and call it hosp by year. So I have this. It's here. Usually when you have this, you can see this here. See, where is that? I have a lot of files in my computer. No worries, you don't have a lot of them. This is 3030 observation with 27 variables. Okay, and then you need to select all of this from the summarize till here, right? Here, and then click run. You can see all of the variables here. This is the mean for 2011 for bed, for payer, non-payer. So you just need to copy here mean for 2011 and paste here, right? This is it. Go back to 2012, copy. You can use Ctrl+C, and if you are working with Windows, or Command+C if you are working with MacBook, and paste here, right? Please keep not more than 2 decimals. Just here I'm gonna remove all the decimal here. Should be 1, right? Okay. Okay, I'm not showing any other part. You can do it by yourself. Let's go with the standard deviation. And here, this is the standard deviation. It's exactly the same pattern. So go with the standard deviation for 2011. Go with the standard deviation for 2012. And this is a standard deviation, right? Make sure to remove this. If I remove the decimal, it's going to be here. And then it's going to be around this to this. Okay, for now I have mean, standard deviation. I only need numbers and observation, number of observation, and the p-value. I'm going to go here. Then the next comment gives you the t-test results. The t-test result, for generating a t-test result, we need to generate 2 data sets. The first data set is hospital 2011, right? I filter the data by year. So I ask RStudio, okay, subset data, hospital data, if the year is 2011, right? So this is 2011 data set. Hosp 11, you're gonna have it here. Okay, 1505, 27 variables. I'm gonna have here 2012, 50, 25, 27 variables, and I'm gonna show you only one of the result of t-test. Okay, here this is the result of Welch 2 sample t-test. There is a link in the class. You can see that. If you like to know more information about this, please review this link. This is here. This is really interesting link. Go ahead and read that. But I'm gonna explain a little bit more here. So this data set, this comments gives me first of all compared hospital bed between 2011 and 2012. And I say this is the paired t-test. No, this is not paired t-test. I'll say okay, this is not paired t-test. Paired t-test is false. So I mean this is unpaired t-test. Based on this unpaired t-test, I have a t-value here minus 0.0092. I have the degree of freedom 3026. I have a p-value 0.09926. This is the place you need to copy and paste here, right? Paste. Okay, just Control V. It's paste. What does it mean? Let me reduce the size, and we're gonna have everything here much easy. Let's go with times. Okay, and then give me 9. Should be okay. And this. Okay. This p-value shows that there is no significant difference between mean of beds in 2011 with 2012. You can see 376 with 376.8. They are very close to each other. There is no significant difference between them. Let's go with something else that's a significant. If I'm going to run all of this and see which of them is significant. Okay, which of them is significant? Here, the last one is significant. Hospital medical discharge here. I don't have the number for this, but what does it mean? It does mean there is significant difference between total hospital Medicare discharge between 2011 and 2012. Why is it significant? Because it's less than 5%. In the other hand, by 95%, this result is accurate. So 95% is the I consider 5% as a error for any reason. For that reason, we say in the 5% is 0.05 less than 5%, because 0.05 multiplied to 100 is going to be 5, right? In 5% error, it's significant. So you have this one, and the next one is we like to see the number of observation, right? For the hospital in 2011, this command 10, 11, 10, 1 till okay here, all of these commands give you the number for 2011. What happened to this ttest? Okay, don't worry, this is, I only need this one. Copy this, paste here, and where is the number for 2012? This is 2012. See, this is my table command table, this is the data set hospital 2011-12, and this is the variables. So if I run this, I can see 5025. This is 5025. Okay, in the other hand, there are a few missings here. If you can remember, we had 1505 observation for entire 2011, so it does mean there is some missing here. No worries, you don't need to report the missing, just this is the way you need to report other variables. Okay, let's go back to RStudio. If I run all of them here, okay, I have the number for all of them. This is it. In this plot, I show you hospital beds between teaching and not between. This is not teaching. The title is incorrect. We need to fix that based on the year. See, look at this. This is 2011. This is 2012, and this is number of bed in 2011 and 2012, right? This is here. Comparing number of beds in 2011 between 2011. Okay, let's say in hospitals between 2011 and 2012. That's it. You can run this one more time, and this is it. Something happened to this. Oh, this is okay. It say my problem. This is the problem with my computer. Probably you will not receive this message. Sometimes it happened, so just not to just run one more time. If you look at this plot, I like to show you this plot because this is the outliers. It's not outliers, but there is one hospital with more than 3,000 beds. So I like to remove those two hospitals and just give the hospital less than 2,000 beds. For that part, I need to subset data based on the number of years, number of beds, right? I'm gonna run this again. Okay, the title is the same, right? The title is the same, figure 2, and the only thing changes if hospital beds less than 2,000. So let me run this, and here you can see teaching is not teaching a status, right? This is the year. There's changes here. Year, the same for here. The same for here. So let me explain the command. The command is a boxplot command, and the hospital, this is the name of data set here. This is the name of variable. Usually the $sign load that specific variable. So I say look at the hospital data set, select the hospital beds, and look at the hospital and select the year. And this tilde command is to show how to generate the box plot. If I change that with the comma command, usually we'll see a scatter plot. So we're gonna talk about this later and for the next assignment. Okay, this is what you need to that here. Let me close this, and okay, this is the step-by-step running the code and see the result. Excuse me. There is other way to just read all the code, fix all the codes and then go with the sync command, right? So I'm gonna go here because I installed one time package. I'm not gonna run this one more time. With hashtag command you can just silence this command for a moment. If I run this, right, okay, everything saved in a sync command. If I go and open the sync command here, this is it, right? I have everything here. So we just need to run this command, have everything and then convert to the exercise. And also please explain what does it mean, which part is not significant, which part is significant, and so on. So I'm gonna remove this and keep it active. Make sure to save your file. I'm gonna save it. That's it. You're gonna have this file and everything is okay. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully it helps you to find a way to solve the problem. Thank you very much. Let me know if you have any questions. Goodbye.